Hello there everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and today we're talking about this palette from Milani. This is the Gilded Ember eyeshadow palette. It says Hyper Pigmented Eye and Face Palette, and this is how it looks. It does have a mirror in the palette. It comes with 9 eyeshadows, and I'm assuming 2 highlighters depending on your skin tone. This one is a little bit too dark for me, but I'm going to try that one out today. I haven't used this palette yet. I just got it yesterday. I went to pick it up from UPS. And I bought this one because I thought it was the only one. I didn't know that they came out with other palettes. I honestly thought it was just one. I was reading someone's blog post about it, and when I clicked on the link, it went to that one, so I bought it. I did get it on Amazon. They had a $5 off coupon if you bought it on Amazon, so there you go. So yeah, how much was it? $10? $15? I'll have to leave the price down below. I don't remember, I'm sorry. But the palette is really nice. It has like this texture on the top. It kind of looks like the, it kind of reminds me of this palette. The blush one. I don't know. Same kind of design. I have this blush, one of the blushes on today from that palette. Anyway, what am I doing? Anyway, it does have a mirror on top, and then here are your eyeshadows. This one was exploded when it came in the mail, so it was like out of the pen, so I kind of like just pressed it back in there. Let's hold it this way. I will swatch out the whole palette for you, but I am going to try it on first. I've swatched some of these earlier today just to kind of get a feel for what I wanted to use. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I feel like I might just use the one up here called Phoenix. I don't know, maybe Golden Hour, Lit, and then Ignite? Or Pyro? We'll see. Let's see what I do. My experience with Milani eyeshadows, I have... Oh, you can't see them. The Everyday Essentials eyeshadow palettes. I would say I love those. I can't tell you the last time I used one. But I remember the formula being amazing, is why I bought all of them. I also had the Most Love Mattes and Most Love Metallics eyeshadow palettes. Liked those a lot. Don't have them anymore. I just never reached for them. I don't know what it is about Milani. I just... Whoa. Alright. Lot of powder kick up with the palette. Let me just carefully dip the brush in there. So this is the shade Phoenix. Just trying to lay a base. Oh my gosh, these are kicking up like crazy. Like I'm even just kind of like patting the brush like this instead of dipping it because the bristles are like destroying the eyeshadow. I do have on some concealer as primer. I didn't put any on the lid though, just in case this shimmers don't stick. Whoa. Let's go next with Golden Hour. It's the one right in the middle here. Carefully. The kick up from here is kind of reminding me of the Maybelline City Mini eyeshadow palettes. So be careful. It's a lot soft. A lot soft. Why did I say that? It's very soft. I was going to say a lot softer than something, but I had no comparison, so I just said it's a lot soft. And I'm using my beloved Morphe brushes. I mean, this is the M441. I just really like these a lot. I feel like they're the brushes I was looking for my whole life. Because I used to only do eyeshadow with my fingers, and I loved it. But then I found brushes, and I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe I ever use my fingers. I still use my fingers all the time, though. Alright, there's that one. Blending out pretty easy. Then let's go to... I can't decide between Pyro and Lit. Pyro's definitely more orange. Lit is more pink. You know what? Let's do Pyro. That's this one right here. It looks like a matte shade. I hate when I pick up an eyeshadow and when I dust off the excess, it taps off all the eyeshadow. That drives me nuts. So I'm going to do it gently. Just kind of press it around a little bit. This one I'm going to build up really, really slowly just because I'm like worried it's going to be too pigmented. But so far, looking nice. This is the M514. It's funny how these are my favorite brushes for eyeshadow and I don't even remember the names of them. Oh, I got something in my eye. Ah, hold on. Alright, well my eye is going to be a little bit watery for the time being. But I always do that though. I forget the name of all my favorite things. I did a video the other day. Haven't put it up yet, but I'm trying to remember the name of my favorite face mask from Vichy, and I'm like, I can't remember it. I ended up remembering it, but I couldn't remember the exact name. Alright, so that's Pyro. Nice. Alright, it's blending pretty easy. I kind of wanted something a little deeper than that in the outer corner. Oh, I don't know. I didn't want it so bright today. You know what? Let's just go with it. It's fine. It's fine. I said it's fine. Let's go with the shade Ignite. No, that one. That's Ignite right there on the finger. And let's just put this on the lid. Ooh, I felt some of it crumble off onto my face. Gotta get a little closer. This is where I didn't put, where's my little brush? Concealer on the lid or any primer because I was just afraid the shadow wouldn't stick. Alright, whoa, I think it'll come together with mascara and eyeliner. Sometimes looks like this seem like they're a little out of control until you get like some balance. Alright, that one's really intense. It's a lot more like thicker and foiled looking than I was expecting. But I don't hate it, but I do have some fallout on my face. I remember a lot of fallout with the other Milani eyeshadow palettes. I'm gonna go back into Phoenix real quick. Kind of tone this outside down a little bit. With the Most Love Metallics and Most Love Mattes palettes, I remember a lot of fallout with those. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not sure if I really like what I'm doing here. But, okay. This is why I don't like doing makeup on camera, because I always feel like I can't. I'm not my usual setup. I have the mirror back there. I know where my stuff is. I know where the light is. And here I'm just like, what am I doing? Okay, let's go. I kind of feel like using the one up here called Gilded, that yellow one, on a flat brush on the inner corner. Oh my god, this better work. I'm wearing this to work, so let's see if it works out. Ooh, that looks pretty. Alright, I like it. Oh wait, okay. Thought that was my swatch finger. I'm going to put, I kind of wish there was a brown in here now, because I want to put some brown on the lower lash line, because I feel like too much red's going to make it look crazy. But there's no brown. Oh, I might, you know what, I'm going to pull in another little brown eyeshadow. Give me 1 second. You know what, I actually have this brow powder right here. Oh, would that go? Oh, that's gross, right? Look, I used up that whole one right there. Let me grab another powder. 1 sec. Alright, so once I got up to grab this eyeshadow, I really want to use this mini sunset palette from Natasha Denona. I'm going to use that middle brown one to kind of just give it a little more something. Once I got up, leave the cat alone. The fallout situation was out of control. I mean, that glitter shade fell everywhere right here. It was not the kind of shadow that just dusted away. It kind of just streaked it. It was stuck on my face. I had to get a cotton pad with makeup remover, remove the makeup that was in that area, and redo concealer or whatever I had there. Just a heads up, that was one of the things I didn't really like about the Milani palettes, was all the freaking fallout. One of my biggest annoyances is when I have to do eyeshadow before eye makeup. I just don't like that. When I have to do eyeshadow before face makeup, I just don't like that. I like doing face makeup first. Okay, let me grab my sponge. I forgot it. Ugh, hold on. Okay, so I use that little shade in the Natasha Denona to kind of deepen it up a little bit. I'm also going to use a little bit on the lower lash line. I just feel like this palette needed... Normally, I'm not the type of person that complains about a shade missing from a palette. I feel like just use what they give you. They put it together for a reason. Not every shadow has to have a brown or a black in it. But this, I feel like, needs it. I just feel like it's a little too red or something. Okay, that's the eye look. Let me put on mascara and eyeliner, and I will be right back to give you the highlights and the swatches. 1 sec. Okay, a little mascara makes everything better, doesn't it? Like, Dang, that's a t-shirt slogan, I think. I'm wearing the Maybelline Snapscara. I'm loving this mascara. I originally bought the purple one and I didn't like it that much because it was not purple at all. But the formula was very nice. And ever since I ran out of the liquid lash extensions from Thrive, I've only wanted to use tubing mascaras. And this one, I'm loving it. It like builds up really well, lasts all day, really like it. And it really grounds the look. Doesn't it look a lot better now that I have mascara on? Ah, tickle. Okay. Let's put on one of the the highlight, I only think that's going to work for me is the one called Flicker. I almost don't even want to put this on because I feel like it's going to be a little too not what I want. I don't know. There it is right there. You know what? It's too late. We're going for it. Let's just put it on. Very lightly, I guess. Huh. Okay, it's pretty. I stand corrected. Dust off all the excess, though. Hair. Okay. You know what? I like it. It looked a little much when I swatched it, but okay. Okay, you know what? I'm liking the look now. I like the eyeshadow now. I do feel like the palette needs a dark brown or something really dark to kind of ground the shades because I feel like these on their own is a little much, a little pink, a little too much red. But I really like it. I like what I did. Nice, and the highlight's nice too. Okay. Let's swatch this sucker, and then I will let you go. Okay, do I have clean fingers? No. Give me another second. All right, let's get to swatching. So this is how the palette looks after I used it. Let's swatch the two highlight shades called Flicker and Molten. There they are right there. They're really pretty. These would make really nice eyeshadows as well. The top row is a matte called Phoenix, Gilded, and Toasted. There's Phoenix, Gilded, and then Toasted down here. The next row is Rose Ember. This is the one that kind of seems like a glitter top coat. And then you get two mattes called Golden Hour and Pyro. There they are. There's a Gilded, no, Rose Ember. When I was swatching this one earlier today, it definitely seems like a glittery kind of top coat, like use it carefully and lightly and gently. And then there's Ignite, a matte one called Lit, and then Fuego. Three really intense eyeshadows here on the bottom. And Ignite was the one I used on my lid today that was kind of super fallouty. But as a whole, the palette's very, very pretty. I like the look I came up with. I wish it had one deeper shade in there to kind of ground everything together. But I think I made it come together. Mascara makes everything better, though. And I like the palette. Oh my god, it's just a lot of fallout. I would say definitely do your eye makeup first, unless you don't mind kind of like redoing your under eyes and stuff. But I had a ton of fallout with that shade Ignite, using it with my finger. But as far as blending issues, I mean, I didn't have any blending issues. Everything came together really nicely. The shades work well together as far as what I used. And I like it. I gotta say I like the palette. I would like to try another one. I kind of really want that green one. But if you've tried these, let me know what you think of this one. Let me know what you think of any of the other ones if you've tried them. I will let you know your thoughts down below. Thank you so much for joining me, watching me frustratingly put on my eyeshadow. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.